Okay, guys, the foot pegs were a success. Now, the section in here is smaller. That's as far as they go back. They don't go forward at all. So they're cool. They're safe. Now, what I had to do in order to make these work on this motorcycle, I had to make a copper L. So then the back of the footrest, the backstop, hits that and it doesn't go forward at all. Because you got to remember, there's going to be a lot of weight on this. So it has to be safe. It cannot go forward. It can go back a little bit, but it cannot go forward at all. And I also made a rawhide gasket, a leather gasket. And that's what, and I also, as you see, I diamond cutted the copper bracket. So that's what you have to do in order to put aftermarket foot pegs on this motorcycle, on this big dog. But it does work, and it is cool as hell looking. And as you see, I've already scratched my leg on those things too. This one here is the same way. Same bracket, same thing. Now let's go over to here to the bench and I'll show you. See, this section here, this part here, that's what hits. Okay, well this is the right one here. See, it even had R on. I want to make sure I don't lose those little gaskets in case I want to use these. So and this part here, this is what hits the inside of your foot peg mount. So they can't go forward. Now, in order for me to have the aftermarket ones work, I had to bring that section out a little bit. So I made a bracket out of, I don't know where the other piece of copper is I have. Oh, here it is. I think this is 1/8 thick. So I made an L, then I drilled a hole in the bottom. And that also worked as like a spacer, because the aftermarket ones, they're not as thick as this either. So that worked as a spacer. And then I had a little piece of rawhide in there because they wobbled a little bit, and the rawhide took the wobbling away. So that's what you got to do, guys, if you want to put aftermarket foot pegs on these. Now, who knows? I might not like those. I've already tried the brake out. I could access the brake. The shifter, it seems it might be just a little harder to access. Now, the one thing that I didn't like about the OEM foot pegs is on the highway, I would always feel like my feet are sliding off over to the right and over to the left, like they're sliding off the foot pegs. So with that finger going up like that, that might stop my feet from sliding off. So I'll try them out. I'll see how they work out. If I don't like them, I'll put the other ones back on.